New York Stock Exchange. Here's your gap up. This has got to be a news headline. I don't know what it is on DST, but you got CLC and you've got nothing else with 1.00 ratio or higher. Look at it. Just look at it. Now, everybody knew what happened yesterday on 614's big rally. Well, one thing we're going to learn today is where that bull really is. Is that bull going to come back in on the bottoms thinking they got a great opportunity? U.S. economic data was very poor this morning. On the NYSE, look at that gap down list. If that's not expansion, gap down, NVO, CEO, some of these we've seen selling in yesterday. MasterCard, CF yesterday had a big move. Good one to trade right here is that CF. BHP, big move, came down. A lot of these. CLF, put it on your list. Good one to trade off the bottom. Caterpillar, gapping down. IBM, gapping down. Which we like IBM at the right time anyways. Big blue. The thing that I would like to tell my MMTs about price action volatility, it's an options expiration week. And your financial pundits, once again, have led you down the wrong road. And SMF has taken and guided you on the right tour. I hope that you stay aboard, because if you don't, you too will have to pay the piper. Now, on that gap open up, there's only one of them here. That's got to be a news thing. So, on the New York Stock Exchange, this is where all that program trading was going on yesterday. 60% of it's all program trading. Goldman Sachs gapping down. The ones that I will highlight: CLF, CF, that NVO, I can't remember, Leo, if they were selling that one. We did look at it yesterday, and that is, no, I don't think so. That's no, it's an ADR. It's Nova Nordisk ADR. This NVO is. Now, this one here had a good move yesterday, that CEO did. And I can't remember, but there was a lot of, you only have 6,200 shares traded. It's an ADR. Last night we went through a lot of stuff, as you know, where big blocks were being sold into those rallies, as we said. Okay? Now, it's not, what we're going to find out is, does the bull come back in and buy the quality names that it was buying yesterday across the board, all short covering? But now, where's that natural buyer today? And we're going to find out here on the opening bell. And I've given out a couple of good stocks that were good movers yesterday at CF. Okay? So, and that CLF. Okay? Salesforce only down $1.12, and we are going to be teaching our new MMTs how markets put in well, we already said 2 months ago that the price volatility would increase, but it increases because we are in an options expiration monthly. Friday they expire monthly. 6/18 is the expiration date. And the thing about it is, price volatility gets extremely both ways mathematically. And the thing about it is, the U.S. has not come to the conclusion that they can do things right. So until they do, I can't see why any smart bull would want to get bulled up. And how they thought the world was going to change overnight? How pathetic. It doesn't just change overnight like it did the other day. And you had the opposite gap up. You had 100 handles. And we've got big strikes are underway in Greece. Big strikes are underway in Greece. We've got people really striking it out in Greece, and it's not very good. Plus, we got the dollar moving higher. And one of the things I want to talk about is that in Greece, right now in Greece, it's bad. Another thing I want you to know, core consumer inflation posts the largest rise in nearly 3 years. And remember, I kept talking about certain kinds of inflation. And the inflation that I talked about is how you heat your house, how you fuel your car, and how you feed your bellies. And the thing about it is, it's just now starting to show up, as we said many months ago in our forecast for 2011, is that we'll start to see that. Now, there are some good positives if they can get this commodity-related food prices down for the consumer. But I will tell everyone, you better get gasoline down in the U.S. on unleaded at $3 a gallon. Otherwise, you will see a year-end recession if you do not. I guarantee it. And that means that the government's got a lot of work to do, a lot of manipulation, a lot more, what do I call, dishonesty techniques, which are not sound techniques. They're not good for you at all. And the thing about it is, as we see this is a huge gap down. And as I said very clearly yesterday, that you would see the opposite of yesterday, because that is price volatility. And the NYSE is one of the most important ones, more important than the NASDAQ, because all your big money is rolling here. Okay? That's what it is. We'll be taking a look at all commodity structures as well. Here it is. Right here. June 15th, 2011, 6:06 a.m. pre-market. Once again, the Dow futures are down 123. What happened to the little, didn't I say about Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Price action volatility, if you don't know how to handle it, you hedge fund managers, institutional people, well, we do have a program at stockmarketfunding.com that will address your needs. If I were you, if you do see it because you've been on our website, I would seriously think about getting enrolled.